So this is just a follow-up to the last video where we tested the SMD 8500.1D at the normal specs, 1 ohm, 8500 watts. I think it did like 8600 and some change certified, 9000 uncertified, and a whopping 12,000 watts dynamic. Yeah, it's doing pretty good, but a lot of people are asking me about the half ohm numbers. This amp is rated at 1 ohm, not half an ohm, so I really don't think you should probably be running it at half an ohm. If you want to buy this amp, you should plan on sticking around 1 ohm or so, but I am going to go ahead and I'm going to do that for you. I'm going to run the half ohm numbers on the dyno just to see what it'll do. If it'll catch on fire, if it'll smoke, if it'll go into protect, I don't know. But while I'm at it, we'll do high 15 volt numbers, like 15.5, 15.6. We'll do 12 volt numbers, 12.6, like your battery sitting there. Although I don't recommend you doing that either, because an 8500 watt amp on a 12 volt battery sitting there is a dead battery very quickly. So anyways, we'll do that number, and then we'll do the half ohm number and maybe a 0.8 number, something a little bit more realistic on the everyday bumping some beats. Because 0.8, 0.7, that's not really out of the question. But 0.5, you're kind of asking for a little bit of trouble. So anyways, here goes the video. Alright, we're going to crank this thing up to about just under 16. Got everything hooked up. Alright, we got some high 15s, close to 16. Let's do a 12. So as you can see, we're at 12.53 volts. It's about what a battery is when it's just sitting there. Probably drag it down a little though. About 6,500. Yeah. We'll run that one again real quick. 12.63 volts, dynamic. And let's do this. Good stout. Okay, people want to see the half ohm numbers. Well, this amp is rated at 1 ohm, so we'll do dynamic, which is going to be closer to real music and not the pure torture of the certified tests. So here we go. Half ohm. Start dyno. Oh, no way. Damn, that's crazy. Oh, the amp went into protect. Will it come out of protect is the question. Yeah, well, the amp saw something that I didn't like, went into protect, and it came out of protect. Now remember, this is a prototype, so the silk screen isn't on here yet, but on the production models it is. But hey, it's out of protect. Let's see if it still works. That was pretty crazy. I mean, don't think you're gonna get that. I mean, I don't know what's going on with that. But yeah, try that again at 0.8. All right, the amp did some ungodly number and then went into protect. So we're backing it up to 0.8. Woo. Damn. Oh boy. And it's still playing, doing good. Woo. Holy Toledo. So as you can see, 0.8, no problem. 0.5, it didn't really like it too much. I'm sure it'll still play at regular volumes at 0.5 maybe. If you're playing music, it's probably gonna be fine. I don't know. It's a 1 ohm stable amp. We just ran it at 0.8 ohms and that's a lot of power. Now let's do that one more time. Just to see if that's a crazy number or what. It is a crazy number with like 14.8 volts. And we're gonna hit the back button. We should be at 48. There you go. Let's do it again. Pretty solid. 14.3. 15,700. That's kind of wild, and I am having one of those do or die moments right now. I think we'll do 0.8 certified and see what happens, and uncertified. The worst that can happen is it goes into protect or it starts smoking. I said it's a 1 ohm rated amp, so whatever I do to it right now is not recommended anyways. So we're just gonna push it to its limits and see what happens. It's a do or die moment right now. We're gonna do a certified mono. 0.8. All right, let's let it rip. Certified. Almost 10,000. Oh wow, look at that. Almost 10,000 watts. You know what? I bet if I give that just a little bit more voltage. So I tested this amp over and over and over again, even down to 0.5 ohm. It went into protect, it didn't like it. I mean, I had it at full power with the volume turned all the way up to where it's supposed to be. And yeah, it didn't really like it too much, but I'm guessing that maybe with a little bit less aggressive volume knob, you could probably get away with a 0.5 ohm, but it's not recommended. It's a 1 ohm amp, but those 0.8 numbers, damn. I mean, I've always ran 0.7 on my subwoofers for decades. So 0.8 really isn't that big of a deal. And to get that much more power at 0.8, it's pretty crazy. Certified tests and the dynamic RMS stuff looks real good. And I hope to see some of these amps out there in your cars in the near future. I'm out.